Hello, everyone. My name is Steve Levine, and this is my presentation. I have chosen to present on the story, the Dao De Jing. It's not really a story after all, it's really more of a religious text. It was written in the 6th to 3rd centuries BC by Lao Tzu. I've also seen it as Lao Tzu. But what the Tao Te Ching is a collection of wisdom, I guess you could say, much like Confucius's Analects, that really speak volumes to me, and they've spoke volumes to me for years. I really got into Eastern type spirituality, excuse me, when I lived in Northern California. Um, it's certainly a really interesting place, and got I learned a lot about it there, and I received I bought this book. It's called The Tao of Pooh, and some people would go like, "Wow, Pooh," but Winnie the Pooh. He's apparently some great Taoist master. Like nothing can get to this guy. Like he is totally and completely at peace. And so next time you watch Winnie the Pooh, think about him as being a Taoist master. It really makes you think, doesn't it? So, but anyway, kind of getting into the Tao Te Ching. Um, you know, people, we've been in this class. We've had some creation stories, and one of the creation story for Taoism is the yin and yang. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with it. You have a black side with a white dot and a white side with a black dot, and they're constantly spinning. The yin is the female, the yang is the male, and they're constantly spinning around each other. And so that is a good symbolism for uh, creation, duality. Everything, when you think about it, everything comes in twos. You know, male, female, light, dark. Um, I mean, there is something, and then there's an opposite for everything. So duality really plays a big role in creation, uh, and that's something that the Tao Te Ching also portrays. But one of the first things, one of the first points that the Tao Te Ching puts out is that the way, and that is like the force that drives everything. It's called the way. If you can describe it, it's not really the way. It's just a description of the way, but it's not the way. And a lot of people find this difficult to relate to. Um, but when you think about it, though, you can only describe things. You can't really, you can't be it. You can't do it. You can only experience it. And so if you can describe it, then that's not really it. You just have to do it for yourself and walk the path and try to be uh, a better person. But the Tao Te Ching teaches one to live empty. You know, you need to be full of life, and must also at the same time be one with the universe. So there's a lot of good sage advice in here, and so I recommend that you read it. Uh, Very much so. A wonderful read, and I've been reading it for years. So thank you very much.